Welcome to Phuket!
Phuket, Thailand is a top destination for many travelers exploring Southeast Asia. This island offers a great mix of relaxing beach vibes, distinct cultural icons, and energizing tourist attractions. I enjoyed several action-packed days during my trip, and in today's video, I'm sharing 10 amazing activities that you can enjoy when you visit Phuket. Number 1, one of my favorite memories from Phuket is visiting Big Buddha, which is a cultural landmark that distinguishes the city. Big Buddha is a temple located in the southern part of the island. The Buddha statue itself is 148 feet tall and sits on a hill overlooking the rest of the island at an altitude of 1,300 feet, making it the third tallest statue in all of Thailand. Because this is a temple, you do need to follow a dress code, which basically requires you to cover your shoulders and wear something knee-length. There's a stand right at the entrance offering sarongs in case you need to borrow something to cover up. There's a store conveniently located also right at the entrance. Once you climb all the stairs to get to the structure, you can walk around it to enjoy some religious statues and offerings. And you can even go inside the Buddha itself to see some prayer and meditation spaces. Visiting the temple is completely free, and it's a really peaceful place to soak up some culture and just enjoy beautiful views of the island. Perhaps even more enjoyable than visiting Big Buddha itself was the hike up to it. Hiking to the temple is a completely optional adventure that you can add on to the experience. Most people honestly just take a cab, but I love to hike, so that's what we decided to do. We started at Karan Beach early in the morning and followed Google Maps as we walked through the town. Once we got to the forested part, there were a few signs guiding the way. This is where the elevation started to increase and the physicality really picked up, and it definitely got my heart rate up. I was actually surprised at how exhausted I was.
Okay, there's a lot of wires, so we just have to be very careful, but here's the rope in case we need to grab on.
Along the way, there are places to stop, to catch your breath, and admire the beautiful views. It's a very peaceful hike, and you won't really run into other hikers along the way, and if you decide to do it, make sure you get an early start because the day heats up really quickly. By the way, if you're enjoying this video or if you've discovered something new, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more exploration inspiration. Another great activity to enjoy in Phuket is getting a service at a spa. In Thailand and most of Southeast Asia, spa services are way cheaper than they are in the United States. I believe an hour-long massage in Thailand is somewhere around 10 American dollars, which is an amazing deal. I got a 30-minute shoulder massage, and then we both got pedicures. The whole experience was really different from what I'm used to here in the United States. The salon we went to was very small, and we were the only 2 clients there. There were no fancy electrical massage chairs like there are in the United States, and instead we sat in regular living room chairs and put our feet in bowls of water on the floor. I thought the services were done really well, and again, it was so affordable, I was ready to come back the next day. The 4th activity on this list is trying a water activity at Patong Beach. Patong Beach is one of the most famous beaches in all of Phuket, and it's incredibly lively with lots of tourists and lots of activities. We booked an hour of jet skiing and went all around the bay. Parasailing is also a very popular activity at Patong Beach. Even if you don't go up in the air, just watching the experience is very entertaining. The locals who work the activity perform like acrobats as they hold onto the cords of the parachute and ride the whole time without wearing a harness. Whatever beach activity you decide to do, be sure to haggle on the prices. This is standard, and we always paid less than the original price that they offered us. Haggling is also very common in other situations like catching a cab or buying something from a store right off the road. As lively as Patong is during the day, it may be even more lively at night. And that's all thanks to Bangla Road. Think of Bangla Road as the Las Vegas Boulevard of Phuket. While it's much smaller than the actual Las Vegas Boulevard, this is the main drag of Phuket's nightlife with all the bars and clubs. The street was packed and it was pretty overwhelming with all the promoters and models trying to pull you into their events. And despite the number of kids out, I would definitely say that the entertainment is more geared toward adults. We didn't stay long, but Bangla Road is such a famous part of Phuket that you really have to stop by just to check it out. When you're getting around Patong Beach, or when you leave the beach to head somewhere else on the island, make sure you grab a ride on a Tuk Tuk. These are basically the party bus version of a regular taxi. Tuk-tuks in Phuket are open-air vehicles with funky lights and pounding speakers. They essentially work like any other taxi. You find them waiting for passengers along the street, you tell them where you want to go, and then you haggle with the price before jumping in. And the cool part is that you can connect your phone via Bluetooth to the speakers in the tuk-tuk. Speeding down the road with the breeze hitting your body, your favorite music playing, and the ocean stretched out to your side is so much fun, and we tried to take tuk-tuks as much as we could. Patong Beach may be one of the most famous beaches on the island, but it's probably not for everyone, so I definitely recommend checking out a calmer beach where you can really relax and unwind.
I just got to Surin Beach, which is right outside of my hotel, and honestly, it's so much more serene and peaceful than Patong. There's no like water sports or activities out here, so it's really just people chilling and swimming, and it's really nice here.
Relaxation is what so many of Thailand's beaches are all about, and there's a lot of great options to choose from. For example, Kata Beach, Kamala Beach, or Bang Tao Beach could all be some great options. The 8th activity on this list is taking a day trip to the Phi Phi Islands. These islands are just off the coast of Phuket, and there are several tour companies that can take you out there on a speedboat. Our company picked us up from our hotel at 5:30 in the morning. We took an exhilarating speed ride to the first stop, which was the famous Maya Bay. I'm sure you've seen this place in many pictures, or even in Leonardo DiCaprio's movie, The Beach. It was absolutely breathtaking. Then we went to other parts of the island to see monkeys, to swim, and to snorkel. The last part of the tour was some time to chill on a really small island before we went back to Phuket. This tour was another favorite part of my trip to Phuket, and I do have a full video about the experience right here, so if you want to check it out, be sure to watch that video. I highly recommend the tour company that we went with, so definitely check them out. Activity number 9 is treating yourself to staying at a very nice resort. Similarly to the cost of spa services, the cost of 5-star resorts is much cheaper in Thailand than in other parts of the world. This makes Phuket a perfect place to indulge in luxury without breaking the bank. We stayed at the gorgeous Twin Palms Resort, which cost us less than $150 a night. This place was really beautiful and the service was amazing. Our room was very spacious and had one of the biggest beds I've ever seen. And the pool was a real crown jewel of the resort. It was the perfect temperature and spotless. And keep in mind, just the day before, we had swam in one of the most remarkable pools in the entire world on top of the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, so the fact that we enjoyed the Twin Palms pool nearly as much is really saying something. Another amazing part of this hotel was the free breakfast every morning. It had an abundance of food and alcoholic beverages. Everything was delicious and we looked forward to it literally every day. Last but not least, and this one might be self-explanatory, but while exploring Phuket, you have to indulge in some local food and drink. I had the best pad thai of my entire life in a restaurant right off the road, and it only cost me $5. This was also my first time trying Chang, which is Thailand's top-selling beer.
I just tried the Chang beer for the first time, and it is really good. It reminds me of Heineken, so definitely would recommend.
If you're a beer person, this is so light and refreshing. I really enjoyed it. And there you have it, 10 must-do activities while visiting Phuket, Thailand. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment letting me know what your favorite activity was, or if you've already been to Phuket, let me know if I missed any must-do activities in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more exploration inspiration, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!